Greetings. Here we go. It's week 3. And so this week we're going to talk about the elements of individual sports and what that entails. So this week I want you to watch a video in the week 3 module and go to the discussion board. So this will be your second discussion board, and you're going to discuss the elements and benefits, pros and cons of individual sports. You are to go to the library. I provided the link for you. It's also on the left toolbar of Blackboard. But I provided the link for you to go to the library and find an article that supports your argument for individual sports and what types of elements of individual sports benefit folks versus team sports. Um, and so your initial post on the discussion board is going to be due on Wednesday, and then you are to follow up with with at least two classmates by Sunday, September 6th, 11:59. So let's talk about some quick concerns. So McGraw Hill had some problems over the weekend, and some of you guys weren't able to take the quiz, or the quiz wasn't graded. So here's the plus side for you that didn't get a chance to take the quiz, is that I've extended the quiz until next Sunday. So you have until next Sunday to take week 1, week 2 quizzes and get those out of the way. This week, the only thing you have is a discussion board to complete. So, and again, the discussion board requires you to find one article that supports your argument for individual sports. So I'm going to extend the quizzes. And for those who have emailed me concerning, I got this score on the exam, but it says 0 in the grade book, those will be updated by next Sunday after everyone has taken or retaken the quiz. So if you don't want to retake it, hey, it is what it is. You have your grade, and you're satisfied with your grade, then so be it. That's the grade that will be transferred into the Blackboard grade book. However, if you want to retake it, then please retake the quiz, and we'll go with that particular score. So, purpose of the discussion board is to not just facilitate the discussion, but also to have you guys engaged in a little bit of scholarly writing. And so, scholarly writing allows you to go in and do a little bit of an investigation with regard to your thoughts. So if you say, you know what, I like individual sports because individual sports allow that particular participant to reach individual goals. They may have some certain goals. So if it's golf, they may say, you know what, I want to hit 325 consistently from the tee, or I want to, only put one time on the green, or I want to get a hole in one, or whatever their goal may be individually. They may have that. And so from a scholarly standpoint, you would need to find an article that supports your thought process. So it might not be specifically about the golf aspect, but more specifically about the fact that it's an individual sport and what that does for someone with intrinsic and extrinsic goals. So what are their motivations, to play that particular sport? So when I was in high school, my best sport was track and cross country. And so, but I hated it. They were individual sports. My opponent was the clock, and I had no motivation to compete in those particular sports. I just did it because, hey, you know what? I'm pretty good at it, and the rest of my football teammates, also ran track and field, and but I was the only one that did cross country. So, but nonetheless, there's a reason for that, and so that's what you're going to be talking about on the discussion board, and some of those factors as to why I personally, or you personally, may have not been interested in certain sports based on the fact that whether it was team or individual, and that's a big element to talk about with regard to what we are discussing and why this class is broken into two parts. So skills and techniques of individual sports that we have this semester, and then skills and techniques of team sports that we'll have next semester. So this will kind of give you, a thought process as to how we're going to go through the rest of the semester. After Labor Day, you guys will be broken into groups, and you guys will, will have to meet in order to complete the project as a group, and then submit a recording of your presentation, and that's going to include some elements of teaching that we've already discussed here in the first couple of weeks. So so keep those elements in mind as you answer the discussion question, and as you go to look for articles. All right, you guys have a great week. Again, with regard to the quizzes from week 1 and week 2, they have both been extended until this coming Sunday, September 6, 2020 at 11:59. So you have until then to complete the quiz. I believe McGraw-Hill has rectified the problem. Some of you have emailed me and told me that you were able to go ahead and take the quiz. Some of you have emailed me about your grades, grade concerns, but those grades will be updated by next Sunday, or excuse me, after next Sunday, after you have taken the quiz. All right, have a great week, guys.